Hey everyone, it's Cool Kid here, back again with another One Piece chapter review, chapter 1027, and actually I do got something to say before I get on with the chapter review. So as you guys know, it's October. It's freaking, horror month, Halloween month, spooky month, whatever. So yeah, I don't know, I'm probably going to do a Halloween video this year, which is probably what I did last year, where I did a, Black Clover chapter review. And, I do like Black Clover, so it's always nice. I guess it's the perfect time of year to do a Black Clover review, during October. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Actually, I do gotta admit something. With, other than One Piece, for the last couple of weeks, I haven't been catching up with, the other manga that I've been usually reading. My Hero, Black Clover, Dr. Stone, and it's just like, not that I hate those series or I hate where, it's going, because from what I've read, I'm liking the direction it's going. It's just, I keep forgetting to, catch up. I miss a week. I'm like, oh yeah, I missed a week. I'll get back next week. I just keep forgetting about it. So yeah, I gotta do that if I, want to do the Black Clover video, for Halloween this year. So yeah, but anything other than that? Yeah, we can get on with chapter 1027, which also a pretty hype and awesome chapter. So yeah, let's get started with what we usually do. The cover page, of course, and it's another reader request. When the heck are we going to get like a new cover page series? But yeah, we got a new cover page request, and it's Roger flees after dueling on a lion's face, and yeah, that's what it is. I mean, honestly, Roger, he doesn't really look scared. I mean, it's Roger, so obviously not, but honestly, Roger kind of looks like oh my god. This freak out this joke. It's so damn funny. And also, like at the background where you got Buggy and Young Shanks, and they're just like in the background being scared as all hell. They like, oh my god, I can't believe you did that. But I mean, yeah, it's pretty cool. Honestly, I can honestly see freaking Roger, doing something like this in the actual story. Yeah. I think that makes enough sense for Roger to do something that stupid. Plus, I like to imagine that, Roger at this point, like if he really wanted to, he could just instantly knock out that lion in a second with his Conqueror's Hockey. But it's like, nah. Let me have my fun, okay? So, I kind of like that. It's a nice cover page. I actually don't know if we've seen Roger on a cover page before. I don't think so. I mean, there was that, well, not on a cover page, but I know Roger did appear on that full color page spread for the, top 50 characters in the global popularity poll, but I don't know if he's appeared in, like, a cover page. Huh. If anyone knows, please link me the chapter that does that. But, yeah, I guess that's really it. So, yeah, let me just move down to, the actual chapter itself. So, the chapter starts off back with Nekomamushi, and we got Carrot and Wanda big like, Master Nekomamushi! And Nekomamushi's like, you gotta be careful, Carrots. The sky just suddenly got all clear now. I don't want an accident to happen when I turn Sulong. I mean, I thought, Nekomamushi and Inarashi had, kind of full control of their, Sulong, but whatever. Yeah, but so he continues saying that, I wonder what happened. I wonder what happened to cause the sky to clear up. But yeah, after that, we go back to the rooftop where Yamato is thinking like, this is just what exactly happened in the journal when these clashes between Roger and Whitebeard, they would also split the heavens. Oh my god, yes, yes, yes. Split the heavens. And we, see the aftermath of the clash where both of them standing next to each other with the sky clear up. And we also, actually, speaking of the aftermath of that, we also see the aftermath of, I guess, that clash down below, because we go down to the life floor, and they're like, whoa, what the heck is all with that trimming? What the hell is going on down there? So yeah, rubble is just falling down from, the freaking roof. It's almost like the roof might collapse itself. And don't worry about it. I mean, I'm still betting on the theory that everyone beats down Kaido and, the clash on the roof eventually, falls down to the life floor, and, everyone else, when they're done with their fights, are going to join in on the, being against Kaido. But, that's my personal theory. But, back on the rooftop, we do get also Yamato finally noticing, I guess one of her runes, coming back up, and it's like, that thunder Bagawa of his. I know I couldn't, guard against it, and she starts to bleed from, I guess, that attack again from, I don't know, that was a couple chapters ago, yeah? So, then we got Luffy being like, Yama, bro! Actually, I forgot, what was the, in the official translation, what, Luffy calls Yamato, but, oh my god, if it's not Yama bro, it should be Yama bro. I agree with Yama bro, but he's like, Yama bro, give that sibling snake a hand. And we got Momonosuke being like, hey, who are you calling sniveling? And freaking Luffy's like, come on, you haven't even got a grip yet. Momo, hold your insolent tongue. I know what I have to do, but it's not as simple as to change oneself like that. And Yamato gets on Momonosuke, and Yamato's like, don't worry, Momonosuke, I got your back. I'm sorry that we had to split up earlier. And Kaido's like, oh, Yamato, Momonosuke, where the heck do you think you're going? And freaking Kaido in his dragon form just rushes towards both Momonosuke and Yamato, which Yamato does block one of the attacks that Kaido's coming from, which then Luffy afterwards immediately, I guess, chokes hold him with his stretchy legs. Yeah, sure, whatever, but yeah, he holds him down, and he's like, Yama, bro. And Yamato's like, look, I know you. You want him all to yourself, right, Luffy? And Luffy's like, yep. And, both Momonosuke and Yamato just, jump a ways off of Onigashima and leave this fight to Luffy. And I guess I'll say this here. I mean, I thought Yamato was going to do a little bit more with this fight right here. I mean, it's still not impossible for Yamato to rejoin the fight against Kaido, but I don't know if this is how it's being set up from, maybe that I was saying this up. I don't know. I really thought, Yamato was going to really do more to help Luffy in the fight, but whatever. But, yeah, while freaking Momonosuke is falling off of Onigashima, he's like, oh, Jesus, this is the end. This is the end. And freaking Yamato's like, look, okay, just try to grab on this guy. You see, dragons don't actually, fly. They conjure these clouds to use as foot holdings. And then freaking Momonosuke, I guess he conjures up clouds and he, starts to walk on. He's like, I am Dragon Dash flying through the sky. I'm flying. And Yamato's like, they're called flame clouds. So, yeah. Wait, doesn't Momonosuke already know that? Whatever. But as Momonosuke is getting used to, I guess, flying, we do notice that literally rubble is falling off of the, island of Onigashima itself, and one's about to hit Momonosuke, but Yamato, knocks one of them out of the way, and they fly a little bit away from Onigashima, and Yamato starts to notice, it's like, wait a minute, Onigashima is literally starting to crumble. And Yamato's like, wait a minute. Does this mean Kaido's powers are weakening? So, okay. I'm going to stop here because, throughout this entire fight of Kaido and the roof piece and whatever, Kaido's got a hit so many times, but this is the first time where I would truly say that's like, okay, this is Kaido's actually kind of weakened. Because, he's gotten hits. Literally last chapter, he got bit by Momonosuke and he's like, whatever, I'm fine. So, Kaido can take a lot of damage, but I guess this is a real first sign of, yes, Kaido is definitely getting weaker. He's definitely getting weaker. I don't know. How much weaker? Maybe he's at, I don't know, 60%? I'm not really sure, but yeah. He is most definitely getting weaker. And, not Momo, but Yamato's saying, so his flame clouds are getting kind of unstable. They can't support this bedrock anymore. Freaking Momonosuke is like, oh my god, this is bad. We cannot allow it to reach the flower capital. I got so big I stop it. And then Yamato's like, it's no use, Momonosuke, but we have to try. It's running out of time. We can see the capital already ahead. It'll be over there in just 5 minutes. Then you must use your flame clouds. You're a dragon too. That's how Kaido is moving this island in the first place. We can hold it back if yours is stronger. And he's like, what the heck are you mad? I just barely figure out to fly, and I'm just managing that. There's no telling how my powers are exactly like Kaido's, which that is a fair point. We don't know how much they're like Kaido's. They could be completely, just like them, or something different. And Yamato's like, look, you were able to summon the flame clouds to walk on, so you must at least have able to, do a shot at this point. It's like, oh my god, this is unbelievable disaster. And Yamato's like, look, okay, if we do nothing as Kaido intended, everyone will be, crushed in the capital itself. It'll be even worse if we were to try to run out of steam earlier. If his clouds would disappear and it would be sent through the surface, even if it didn't hit Onigashima itself, it would cause a massive explosion. And Onigashima's stockpile with weapons and gunpowder to belief. So yeah, Yamato's basically saying even if Kaido runs out of steam and if it doesn't land on the flower capital itself, if it drops, it's basically like a bomb. It'll cause a huge explosion, and even everyone, as Yamato says, just a couple, I guess, a little bit ahead of the chapter says, yeah, no one would be able to evacuate, and if it falls, everyone will just be completely obliterated in the flower capital and possibly on the island itself. And Momonosuke recognizes whoa. Okay, then we need to stop Luffy. And Yamato's like, god damn it, don't be a moron. He's willing to put everything on his shoulder. He can barely stand up now. How can we tell him to stop? Plus, we know Luffy is the only one who can defeat Kaido. Telling him about his dilemma would only have this for him. So we have to figure this out. So yeah, Yeah. Right now, Momonosuke and Yamato, right now, I guess what they're doing is basically like, okay, while, Kaido's getting weaker and weaker with Luffy fighting him, we got, Momonosuke and Yamato. They're going to try to have to find a way to, stop Onigashima because, if it falls, it's a giant ass explosion and everyone down below on Wando will, suffer. Everyone on the Flower Crystal will just die. So, they gotta find a way to slow it down. So I mean, yeah, I guess that I guess it brings more tension. Honestly, I honestly thought that literally Onigashima, or at least Act 3 was going to end, and Act 4 was going to start with Onigashima literally dropping on the flower capital. But from how this is, yeah, I have no clue what's it going to go be further. But yeah, that ends the I guess first half of this chapter. Yeah, the first half. So next half, where you go back to the live dome floor, and we just see a bunch of beast pirates getting attacked by these I guess large wind blades, sword blade type of dealios, and they get attacked, and they're like, "Oh my God, get down! King Saba's gone wild." And we just see a scene of just King with his hybrid form, which later in the chapter we see it much clearer. But yeah, I guess I'll talk about it right now. So he kind of just looks like his hybrid form just honestly looks like his regular human form, but except instead of arms, he has like the Triterodon. Ah, God, I forgot what exactly dinosaur it is, but he has the flying dinosaur wings. I always forget the specific dinosaur because I suck, but like instead of his arms, it's just wings, and what he's basically doing with this attack, I guess, is swinging these wings to cause like these big wind blades attack, and they're just attacking everywhere. And obviously he's specifically aiming for Zoro, which Zoro gets freaking knocked back by one of the wings, which he does block, but he gets knocked back into one of the buildings, which he meets up with Frankie. What a shock. And Frankie freaking catches Zoro, and it's like, Zoro, are you okay? And Zoro's like, he's pretty strong. That was hardly a surprise. And Frankie's like, well, are you having trouble in the life form? Do you need a hand? And he's like, nah, I'm good. And we go back with King and Queen, and Queen's just like, you King, you stupid bastard. Knock off with those aimless attacks of yours. You almost hit my backside. And King's like, pity, I didn't slit your throat. So, yeah, and he's like, what the hell you say? And one of them does mention that Pirate Hunter Zoro, he cracked King's mask. And then, we see up in the next scene, okay, yeah, there. Yeah, I guess continuing on from, that beast fight said, it's like, yeah, no wonder he's fierce. No one's seen King's real face. And I mean, then the next, reveal of King we see, we don't really see like a good image of his, honestly, his mask crack. But then the next time we get a close up, we do get, a much closer look where it's like, how do I describe this? Like, I'll probably have to put an image on screen, but like, if you're listening at just the voice, it's kind of like, where the, goggle things, like, above his eyes, like right here, we, like, right over there, just a tiny little part, we see just, part of a King where we see, part of his hair and, a little bit of the actual skin. And we do note it. Well, I'll talk about this at the end of the chapter where we get the most clear on, exactly what it looks like. But, yeah. So then freaking King goes in and to do another attack, and Zoro's like, sorry, Frankie. I think you need to step back for now. And Frankie's like, yeah, okay, whatever you say. And then we got King doing Tangudan Divine Red Bow. And while at the same time, we got Zoro doing Three Sword Style Ultra Tiger Hunt. And both of their attacks clash at each other. Which, King is able to, boom, knock back Zoro again with his attack. And that attack just freaking knocked Zoro, I guess, through the skull of Onigashima. And he's just literally, falling down away while, King is, pushing him back even further. And he's like, whoa, man, hang on. And then he's like, oh, Jesus, I'm going to fall down. And he does Two Sword Style Clear Lens, where he's able to, I guess, push himself back onto, I guess, the shore of Onigashima, the Rocky Coast. Yeah, so he's able to push himself back. And then he's like, oh, man, that was close. But hey, you should at least use the blade when you're going for the kill. What you just pulled is unforgivable. We see King in a real close-up, and he's like, the same goes for you. Chapter ends, and no break? No break! Wow! That's perfect. That's what I was missing. No break this week. Man, we're on a roll. I wonder when are we getting our first break for One Piece in a while, but yeah. I think, that's basically all the chapter, so let's get on to the discussion. Where, okay. At the end of the chapter where we get a closer look, I'm looking at exactly his hair, because we do see a little bit of the skin, and most of what we see is his hair. And I don't want to be cliche, but I'm sure some people are making jokes about this, but King kind of looks like King from One Punch Man. Okay, that's it. That's a joke. I mean, I'm being serious. Actually, the hair, it so reminds me of King from One Punch Man. So I don't know if it's like supposed to be a reference or something, or like, I've always wondered like characters like King, and then we get like the big face reveal and like characters like that where, because obviously I'm pretty sure King's a character we've never seen in like the, I guess, main story before. But like, it just doesn't make any sense if he was a character we've seen in the story before, because it doesn't make any sense because of timeline wise and everything. So I wouldn't get that, but it's like, once the whole mask comes off and the face reveal happens, it's like, oh my god, King looks like someone we've never seen before. So, like, I don't know what's the point of that, or unless if it's like, I wonder, maybe it's like a big, actually, because we know he's a Lunarian. Maybe it's like a big deal, like, oh yeah, his face means something to Lunarians. Maybe, I don't know, does his face have to be on fire? I just don't know about this stuff. It's really a mystery. I can't wait for the panel where we reveal the face, but still, just by hairline, it honestly looks like King for One Punch Man. I wonder if any other people are going to make any other character jokes about King really being, but whatever. What else I could talk about? The Zoro fight with King, even though we missed a lot of it, and the reveal of his hybrid. I don't know. It honestly was pretty disappointing. Hell, I would even say Jack's hybrid looks way cooler than King's, because it literally is just his arms that's like transformed. It's like yes, I got the pterodon arms or whatever dinosaur I'm supposed to be, but like that's it. I don't know. I don't know why isn't it. It's just kind of boring, especially everyone. Even like Queens is so much more fun and interesting. I love Queens hybrid, but Kings is just it's kind of lame. Yeah, it's real lame. Yeah. So whatever. And actually, I think a two sword style clear lance. I don't know if we've seen this move before because honestly I don't remember a time Zoro had to use one of his sword styles for I guess his own recovery. I don't think Zoro's ever done that. Because he doesn't know Geppo like Sanji, so he can't just be like, there's shit falling out of the sky. Oh wait, let me just boop, boop, boop. Yeah, skywalk. So yeah, I guess Zoro has an arrow recovery move now. Wait a minute. I guess that could make Zoro the final Smash DLC character. No, I'm just joking about that. But seriously, Zora's not going to be the final DLC character. I'm talking to you, Cyboy. He's not. I'm not going to regret those words. Hopefully. But yeah. You know, I thought the section of what the fight we got was kind of cool. I kind of wish we did something with Queen where we got shown the, I guess, transition to his hybrid form, but whatever. Hopefully, I like to think next chapter we're going to pick up with the Zoro fight, or we might switch to Sanji versus Queen, which I don't know if Sanji's even going to go as Reitsu against Queen. I mean, he probably should. Probably. Anything else I want to talk about the fight? I mean, actually, honestly, something I didn't expect, like, literally there was a section where it's just, he gets knocked through a building, and then he meets Frankie. Frankie's like, whoa, are you okay? He's like, yeah, I'm fine. You need me any help? Nah, you probably be in the way. Even though it's just like a small little thing. I just love it. It's like, yeah, but I think I talked long enough about that. And I guess to the whole, Luffy and Roof Peace section, where while we don't really we kind of get more of the fight, but this chapter is mostly about, Momonosuke, Yamato going off, try to stop Onigashima, and it's way more dire since Kaido is definitely weakened, which is a good thing, but also kind of a bad thing, because it's, they don't stop it from falling. It'll literally just destroy everything on the ground floor, so they gotta figure out, so freaking Momonosuke's gotta make like these flame clouds, so I guess to kind of gently put it down somewhere, or at least just like move it far away. So, obviously Momonosuke's gotta, try and do something like that. And, I mean, I kind of like the interaction that Momonosuke and Yamato have in this chapter. So, and I do like the statements like, look, Luffy's putting everything at his god into the battle against Kaido. How are we going to put more pressure to him? Plus, we know Luffy is the only one who could beat Kaido at this point. So, this is our only chance. We gotta do what we gotta do to stop literally the island from falling down. So, yeah. I think it was weird. There was this whole moment where freaking Momonosuke is like, oh my god, I'm going to fall. He's like, you could just make clouds and fly, even though, like, I'm pretty sure, like, back in freaking Punk Hazard, we seen him do that before. So, I don't know what. It shouldn't even be a surprise he can do that, but well, whatever. But yeah, I guess that's really it with the chapter. I mean, it was a cool chapter. I did like it. I did, 5 minutes. Oh wait, I totally did not make that, like, 5 minute Dragon Ball Z joke. Dude, if I remember how many chapters freaking what they like the Frieza fight where he's like 5 more minutes left. I don't know how many chapters that was in the manga, but I might actually have to go to do that in the Runaway Warlords and make that joke. Yeah, but yeah, I guess that's really it. It's cool and all seeing Roof Piece and all, but I personally, I'm going to say this. I think before we go back to the roof, where we see more of the roof, like, I want at least both the, king and queen just be done with. I want them out of the battle. And also, what the heck's happened to CP0? And also, because let me stop and think. Okay, because obviously, most importantly, we gotta get done with Zoro versus King, and Sanji versus Queen. So those are two fights we are most important getting out of the way. But we can't forget about Killer versus Hawkins, X-Drake versus Apu, Claw Kid, and Big Mom, and yeah. Other than his down riff rap, that's basically the 5 other fights. And while these two are the most important, get out of the way. Don't think Apu versus X-Drake isn't a point. I still think that there's something with X-Drake because I don't know, because I feel like X-Drake during this arc could easily, like, maybe the next time we cut with him, with I don't know, Apu being or bloody, or he ran away or something. X-Drake just found one secret hiding place, and he's like secretly contacting the Marines, like, okay everyone, bad news, we're going to need some help here, or maybe it could be saying something like, the Beast Pirates are losing against the Battle in the Ray. We might need some backup or something. So he might be able to call the Marines, because I know a lot of people are thinking, like, by the end of the arc, the Marines are coming to Wano. Maybe. And also, you gotta consider CP0's there, what they're probably going to deal with is, they're going to most definitely deal with Who's Who. Maybe something with Momonosuke later. I doubt they had it. Because literally not last chapter, but it was a couple chapters ago where literally they just crashed through up the, no, wait, I think that was last chapter. But they literally, crashed up onto Onigashima all the way through it. So, there's no way CP0 didn't see that. So you gotta keep an eye on that. Killer vs. Hawkins. I mean, I feel like I'm really curious what Hawkins is going to do at this point, because I know it's a bit. I want to see more of the Hawkins versus Killer fight. I really do. Then there's the Big Mom versus Kid, which Law versus Kid. No, Law and Kid versus Big Mom, which I'm kind of curious how they're going to handle Big Mom. I mean, especially Kid. I mean, Kid. You know what? This might be stupid, but watch freaking Kid just clean, take down Big Mom like that. God. I mean, hopefully Kid'll do something cool again, because not ever since the rooftop, he's kind of haven't done really anything, because we got the initiation with the battle, and that's it. We haven't seen anything from that other than, every now and then when something around them happens, or, Law or Kid are like, something weird's happening? Whatever. So, I want to know what's happening with these all battles. I'm trying to think of what could be happening next. I think we might focus on those two fights for right now, and hopefully we'll get to the other fights, and also hopefully when will Act 3 end? We're still in Act 3. Oh my god. Oh my god. Freaking. I have to say this. When the hell is Wano going to end? So, yeah, that's my guesses for next chapter. Yeah, I guess that's really it for the One Piece review. Oh man, it's pretty cool. I loved it. Love this chapter. I don't know what I could say. I mean, definitely curious about King and what he really looks like, if he's really King from One Punch Man. God, I'm never going to let that die like the Who's Who meme. That's who. Yeah, but I don't know. Expect I'll probably have to catch up with Black Clover soon, so I can do that Halloween video where I review Black Clover. I mean, because for a while I always want to do some kind of big review for Halloween, like a big on a special or a TV show or talk about it like that. I guess maybe in the vein of a Cinemassacre, Monster Madness video, which is nothing like that. Which definitely excited to see Monster Madness. I mean, at this point, it's kind of a yearly tradition for me. I watch the new Monster Madness, even if I've heard people say things like really particularly like the direction of the channel Cinemassacre is going, but even so, I just cannot watch Monster Madness. So definitely excited to see that. But yeah, I don't know if you make it this far. What you want me to do for Halloween? Actually, is anyone trick or treating this year? I mean, we're still technically in the pandemic, kinda. I mean, depending on where you live, it might be different, but things are way better than last year. So maybe people are trick or treating now. I don't know. Just curious. Just curious. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Oh yeah, I'm also doing Delta and stuff. I put all 3 parts. I'm playing it up soon. Probably, I don't know, Sunday, Monday. Put up, the final part of my Deltarune catch-up live stream and do episode 6 of Deltarune. It's been 3, 4, how many damn years in the making since the last episode finally finished Deltarune. So, stay tuned for that. I wish I could do more gaming videos, but yeah, I guess that's really it. So yeah, I guess I'll see you guys next time. Oh yeah, I do have to mention Ashura Joji has not been confirmed live or dead at this point. So people's bets are betting, and also no way is Sora coming to Smash. Should I talk about? I don't know. I want to do a video on other stuff, but just school and shit. So maybe not. I don't know. I'll see you guys next time. Actually, we all like to watch horror movies during Halloween, spooky season. Just what's your movie that you like to watch every year as a horror tradition? Well, I don't know a tradition, but I just generally like watching the classic Universal monster movies. I don't know if you know this. I love the classic Universal monster movies. But there's no way in hell I would ever. Well, it's not that I don't like them. I don't think it would make a good video. It's just I don't really have anything kind of interesting to give on my own take other than, I like the atmosphere. And I will say this for anyone who has not watched them, and it's I'm not going to watch them. These films aren't scary. And like, here's the thing. Obviously, they aren't. But, you know, when I watch them, I don't watch them for the horror. Because I don't watch them for the horror. It's like, I remember one Simpsons joke where they said, like, oh yeah, you know, honestly, when you compare the first Friday the 13th movie, it's honestly not that, you know, scary compared to, I think it was like 6 or whatever the current one at the time was. So, you know, I get what they're, you know, my point is, you don't view the same way of those horror movies like if they were a horror movie. You have to view them in a different way. I think they're more, instead of more scary, they're more, I guess, creepy, atmospheric. And, you know, like, what's the best way? Because all the classic Universal monster movies, like a lot of these sets are these big, empty sets, and some of them are very very elaborate, and you know, are very elaborate. And honestly, I love the sets. Honestly, I love a lot of, you know, classic horror movies. I mean, you know, one thing I'll say about Bram Stoker's Dracula, even though I have conflicting feelings about that film, one thing I love about that film is, you know, physical set making and, you know, classic movie techniques. Oh my God, Jesus Christ! I've been going on for this too long, dude. I think this year I'll just have to make a video like, yeah, what do I like about horror, especially classic horror, especially slashers, especially you know, Universal classic monster movies. I like that kind of stuff. They're way more atmospheric. So yeah, see you next time. Bleh. No one goes this far.